Hey, welcome back, folks. So I promised you we was going to be able to get the AR out. It's a beautiful day. First, we're going to take some shots with the little rifle here. Then the big one. All right. So today's episode, AR rifle platforms. Don't want to miss this. Okay, folks, so we're going to take a few rounds with the AR here and see if we can get them on target. All right, folks, so we're going to take a few shots here with the AR and see if we can get them on target. Okay. All right, I love that new target. You can hear it every time it hits. And actually, the little EOTech that we put on there, it shoots fairly well now that we've got sighted in. So I'm happy with that. Now, if you notice, I've got another little rifle here on the table. It is a 22. And we're gonna take some shots with it real quick. See if we can get them on target. All right, now, the reason I've got that rifle out, what's the difference between the two? Can anybody tell me this? One is an AR platform. The other is just a standard 22 rimfire capable of 15 rounds. This one is capable of 30 rounds of semi-automatic fire. Now, the only difference between this and this is the look. This looks like something you're gonna hunt with. This, you know, is totally different because it doesn't have the foregrip, the black finish. Now you can outfit this to look like the AR platforms and it will pretty much do the same thing, except it's not capable of as many rounds. You can get magazine fed versions of this particular gun. This is tube fed, but you can get magazine versions up to 50 rounds. Now, this one, nobody really knows about. The AR, or ArmaLite platform, which is what AR stands for, in case you guys didn't know that, has a bad rap. That's because of the look of the firearm. That's because it is a tactical looking firearm and it was designed for combat reasons and adapted into the civilian market. Now, both of these firearms have been used in mass shootings. One you hear about, one you do not. Now, why is that? Can anybody sit here and think about that for a second? Why is that? This one looks like something that your grandfather's going to go out here and hunt on his farm with. This one looks like a tactical firearm that you're going to see a military personnel using. Now, I know this is a bit controversial, but we need to think about this, folks. There really is no true difference between platforms except for just a little bit different design. Okay? Now, you know, we believe, obviously, in our freedoms. We believe in, you know, the people that, you know, shed blood for this country so we can have these freedoms, you know. And that's what a lot of people don't seem to realize is, you know, we use this particular platform for everything. We check fences, we take this platform. We are out checking livestock, we take this platform. But anywhere you go, we take that particular platform and a sidearm usually. In case we get into a situation to where we have to defend ourselves or our livestock. Now, yes, People have used these for unspeakable acts, but people have used other guns for unspeakable acts. And honestly, handguns commit more mass shootings and more crime in the United States than an actual rifle. That's something else we need to sit here and think about, folks. You know, this is getting real. These guns they're wanting to ban. Okay, well, you know, I understand your concern, and I do. And in some instances, yes, I believe there probably should be, you know, better checks for people that may very well be mentally unstable that can get their hands on these firearms. But at the same time, we also got to look at us responsible gun owners that have had these platforms for years, and we've used them for what they're intended for. Our protection of our country, our protection of our surroundings and our neighbors. So let's think about that for a minute. But for now, let's take a few shots with the Heritage. All right, so we're going to take a few rounds with the little Heritage Rough Rider here. It is a .22 revolver, single action. So let's give it a whirl, and after that, we got something I want to show you. All right, there we have it. Now we got something up here we want you guys to see, and you'll see why here in just a second. All right, so for demonstration purposes here, we went and got another .22 that happens to be magazine fed. It has a black finish. It is semi-auto. You can buy extended magazines for these, and again, more tactical looking. Functions the same. And there you have it. Another semi-auto platform. Capable of automatic. Alright, now again, the differences, not much. A little bit different design, and that platform has been used in shootings. That platform has been used in killings. Just don't hear about it. So what are we getting at? We need to open up and look at the big picture here a little bit, folks. I'm not saying that, you know, things that are happened aren't bad. They are bad. But you'll hear people say, oh, well, you know, evil. Okay, if those guns didn't exist, this wouldn't happen. Yes, it would. They'd find another platform. They get it off the black market. It's not going to change anything, and that's just the reality of it. So all right, so I hope this helps understand, you know, kind of the position on these platforms and the ArmaLite platforms. You know, by no means are we even coming close to saying what's happened is permittable. No, we're not. But at the same time, we're trying to get people to understand that, you know, it's not the firearm, it's the person behind it. So, you know, that's kind of my opinion on it. But I don't know if you share the same opinion. If you do, okay, great. But if not, then, you know, that's entirely up to you and your choice. But like I said, these platforms, and this is why we brought these out, because we wanted you guys to see the difference and see, you know, the tactical look and the tactical look in other platforms as well. So now, unfortunately, that's really all we have time for today. But in the next episode, we're going to be getting back on the Camaro. We're going to be hopefully getting the other project out and getting the heavy Chevy in, and see, we've brought the heavy Chevy with us too. Yeah, we hit a few rounds off of it, but we're gonna paint it, so it really doesn't matter. But like I said, we're gonna get it in. We're gonna do some cool stuff with that. That's something you don't really want to miss. And then we're gonna go take it and we're gonna go get it muddy and dirty. So hey, that's just what we do on Rods and Rifles. But if you like what we're doing, you want to see more of it, subscribe, hit that like button, and thanks for watching, folks.